right, this is a Druid mirror matchup. Between these two gentlemen, who do you think has the stronger Druid deck?
I've actually scrimmed plenty with both of these players, and I think they're both extremely proficient with Druid. Druid is a relatively one-dimensional deck, and I'd say in the mirror, it's just pretty much a toss-up. Like, it's whoever draws ramp, and a lot of casters actually like to jokingly say, well, whoever has Wild Growth or Innervate is the better Druid. And here we see Real Terror has the Innervate, but doesn't really have any good follow-ups to it. Typically with the Innervate, you want to Innervate something out like a Shredder. A Keeper of the Grove is not too useful in the mirror. It's only useful, you don't want to play it proactively, and it doesn't look like either of these players has ever proactively, but the Wild Growth draw from Real Terror looks extremely promising.
Yeah, we can get the ramp game starting pretty quickly here, which can escalate situations pretty badly for cracks.
Yeah, so Dwayne actually has a lot of options here. Oh, so he goes quickly for the Living Roots. I'm not sure about that. I think he could have easily done Coin Wild Growth and an Innervate Druid with the Claw, which is equally a reasonable play, because this actually gives something to Craximus to do this turn, which is he would have otherwise hero powered the face. Now he gets a hero power down to 1/1. But Dwayne is just going to go ahead and play the Wild Growth here on turn 2.
Well, he played the Living Roots last turn, right?
Yeah.
I think it's okay to just play it even into the hero power. I mean, you're going second, and you're at 1 mana. You might as well spend the mana proactively.
Yeah, the thing with it is, I guess his curve is still pretty smooth. Okay, with the second 5-drop draw, it's actually pretty nice. He gets to coin a 5-drop into a 5-drop,
which is exactly what he does.
Yep, as expected. Yeah, so
what do you think about the changes to Standard and how that will affect the Druid matchup as it is right now?
They've openly stated that they're intending to nerf Druid, and I expect them to do it in the form of a Savage or a Force of Nature nerf. Well, Real Terror has a perfect curve with the Living Roots on turn 1, Wild Growth on turn 2, into a coin 5-drop and another 5-drop, and probably just swipe it and then ride the tempo wave. But he's going to actually choose to do the Keeper instead off of curve. I actually sort of like this a little bit better, but yeah.
It's kind of interesting because, like, that's just really the thing with Druid. It's the luck of the draw most of the time.
Yeah, especially in the Druid mirror. It's really a toss-up. And it looks like Craximus is actually still in a really poor spot. He's just so behind on board. And if he chooses to play a minion here, Real Terror is just going to answer with removal and a spell power removal at that. And the spell power removal is just going to allow him to ride the tempo wave for another 8 damage to face.
This swipe is going to be pretty brutal on this turn.
Yeah, so he can actually fully... Oh, man, that's a second Azure Drake draw. He can do a 6 damage swipe, actually. If Justin has it, he'll be forced to use combo to completely clear the board. Okay, he's going to just do your proposed play of the swipe Innervate Keeper and clear the entire board. Yeah, both plays are equally valid. I'd say at this point, Real Terror has already won the game.
Yeah, it's pretty much over, so at that point you just push the board as much as you can.
Draw Innervate Deathwing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, Deathwing.
Alright, so he's going to keep playing. He's going to use the lore to heal, and he's going to Wild Growth.
I spurred him on with my I don't want him to have a habit of conceding quickly.
Well, Real Terror is going to have lethal here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's game.
So that was a pretty one-sided game, and that was mostly just due to draws.
Oh, this is 2 wins and 0 losses for Terror over Cracks right now, and yeah, there's only one more deck remaining of Terror to go, and I believe his warrior was banned out.